Hello, welcome to Miss Telly. I'd like to show you something, a book that I just started working with this year, and I think that it's going to benefit you as much as it has benefited me. Hold on, give me a second. It's called Healing Through Words. Okay, first of all, I just want to talk about the quality of the book. The book has this woven bind thing that is like, it just screams high quality. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it has this woven bound thing in the center, so it's not like a regular book because it's a workbook. There's a lot of writing that is involved in it. And because of that, you would think that, for some reason I was worried before I bought the book that the center wouldn't be strong enough to hold on to all the things that I need to write. But somehow it looks like it's going to do the trick. The only thing I have a problem with this book is I wish it had that bookmarker thing. I don't know what they call it, that cloth that you put in the center of the book that makes it to hold in place. So I actually have to be using a physical bookmarker. But other than that, this book is amazing. I'm talking of physically. Okay, so that's it. So let's do a close-up, shall we? Come. Come here. Come to my desk. Come on over to my desk. Come on. There you are. Okay, let's begin. Let's take this makeup box out. And this funny card. I got this card years ago, and there's only one friend of mine I can say this is cool to say, you know why old friends make the best friends? All your secrets are safe because they can't remember them either. Happy birthday, old friend. I've kept this card since. When I see her, I'm going to give it to her. I've held on to it for like 3 years now. Okay, so back to the reason why we're here. Healing Through Words by Rupi Kaur. Now, this book is actually a book on writing poetry. That's the woman or the man, because I actually don't know who wrote it, that wrote this book is a poet. So it actually encourages you to be able to write through strong and, strong and heavy emotions through your life using books. So let me go through a table of contents, because I started writing in them. I'm not going to show you the whole book, but I'm going to show chapter 1. Hurting. So the first one, I think you write of, there's a picture that is given, you're asked to draw a picture, then you write about that picture. It can be in poem format. I'm not a poet, so honestly it's not my kettle of fish. However, I I enjoy the writing, the process of writing about things. So it makes sense that you read most of this. That's the introduction before you start. So the first one is hurting, second one is loving, chapter 3 is breaking, number 4 is healing. Okay, so what I wrote recently that made me think I needed to share this with you was, I think I was asked to write, let me see if I can find it without actually writing, without actually showing you the whole thing, so you don't see what I wrote. I mean, my writing is quite a mess, so I don't know. Let me read it to you so you can see. So we often hide our pain from those closest to us. Sharing our pain with them would feel like a giant burden being lifted off our shoulders, but it's hard to open up. For this exercise, write a poem to your mother. Confess any hurt you might experience or have experienced in the past. It doesn't have to be a hurt that she caused. It can be any hurt we felt throughout life. Read the prompt I've provided and start free writing. The prompt is, dear mother, one thing I need you to know. Then you begin to write. And the thing I talked about in this particular part was something that I've always wanted to talk about for a very long time, but I didn't even know I needed to talk about it, and I ended up actually just writing about it. My mom is late, by the way. She died over 20 years ago, so it doesn't matter. However, let's find one other place. This is called Falsehood. So as you can see in the book, they put in prompts and things that they can write poems we were looking at, then you start writing. Now, the need for it to be a poem or not is up to you. If you're a professional poet, that is fine. I'm not a professional poet, so it doesn't have to be in poetry form. But I did find it easy for me to turn into a poetry side, if it exists, because, I don't know, because the exercise just made me do it. And it's so helpful. I feel I've had this book for about, I've been writing in this book every day for about 2 weeks now. And I have to tell you that it's been so helpful. Let me see. Okay, so there are exercises, there are to-do lists in times of sadness, you know. So I don't know, just different cool things. And this book has been, so far it's been very helpful. It's been a very short time and there's a lot to still go through with the book. However, this book is big, all right? This book is, I dare to say that I think it's worth it. And I cannot wait to have you follow me through the journey of this book. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Are you going to buy it? I bought it from Roving Heights here in Nigeria, but I know it's available on Amazon. And you know, this type is not, you cannot do the e-version, you cannot do the audio version. This is something you have to have physically so that you can use your hand and write. And okay, so go back now. Bye. I'm back. Okay, so I guess we'll end the video like this. It's a very short conversation. I just wanted to show you this book. And if you like the idea of me just, you know, talking about a certain book that has moved me a lot and what it felt like, let me know, because I actually have quite a few like this. I don't usually review these books like normal. There are a few workbooks like this that I've actually used for certain things and they helped me out, but I didn't talk about it because I don't know, I think it's weird. But if it's something that you're into, please let me know, okay? And I can go through it again. Subscribe if you haven't already, and please share with your friends and like the video, and thank you for watching. Till next time.